1 and 2 point perspective. In this video, I will teach you what is 1 and 2 point perspective. So before I teach you that, first, what even is perspective? Well, here's the definition of perspective from Google. Perspective is the art of drawing solid objects on a two-dimensional surface so as to give the right impression of their height, width, depth, and position in relation to each other when viewed from a particular point. Or, in simple English, perspective makes your drawings look realistic. Here is an example of perspective. This one here is 2 point perspective, and this one here is 1 point perspective. It looks realistic. The shape shrinks the farther you go back, the farther it is from you, like how something farther away from you looks smaller than it actually is. So let me teach you how to draw in perspective. And to draw in perspective, we need to know two terms: the horizon line and the vanishing point, or vanishing points. So the horizon line is a line that goes across the paper, and the vanishing point is a point on the line. Here it is right now. So it matters where you put the horizon line, because if you put the horizon line at the top, that means you'll be looking up at everything. If you put it at the bottom, you'll be looking down at everything. So you should put it in the middle to look at it straight on. So, yeah. So to draw in perspective, here, let me draw some. First, draw a line. First, I'll teach you 1 point perspective. Here, line. Now, you have your line. Mark 1 point anywhere on the line. I'm gonna mark it here. And I will draw a shape. It can be any shape. It can be a square, a triangle, a circle, but it just needs to be a shape. Then, from all of the points, we go straight to the point, vanishing point. So we're going all the way there. So now it doesn't look like anything yet. Now we cut the shape to make it similar and erase the bits we don't need. Once we've done that, it looks like it's going towards the point. We can do this with all of the shapes. If I can get the ruler tool. You'll put these here and this. Just put it in a place. For circles, put it anywhere, preferably from the top and the bottom of the circle. Then just cut the shape again and draw another circle. Erase the bits you don't need, and ta-da! If you're doing this on paper, you'll probably use a ruler to go to the vanishing point, so you don't need to draw all the way to the line. You can just stop to how long you want the shape to be. So yeah, here. That is how to draw in 1 point perspective. Now let's do 2 point perspective. 2 point perspective is just like 1 point perspective, except there are two points, two vanishing points. So here, blue, 2 points here. However, unlike in 1 point perspective, you don't draw a shape, you draw just a line. Line, connect the lines here. Put more lines down like this. Then from the points where the lines meet, connect them to the opposite vanishing point. Again, erase the bits you don't need. No, that's a big... Yeah, erase the bits you don't need. And ta-da, you have gotten a rectangular prism. So yeah, that's how you can draw in perspective. You can draw really good some city scenes with perspective. With simple 1-point perspective, let's say I made the lines bigger. I stretch them down. And I connected these like to the points. Looks like a building. We could add more buildings here. And yeah. This could be like a little building. So on. There's also 3-point perspective, but I'm not going to get into that. But 3-point perspective gives you more of an angle. So to practice, you can find a city scene and follow the straight lines to see how perspective is in real life. So here I found this picture off the internet, and I'm just following the straight lines. I don't think I did the straight line right. So I'm just making all of the lines straight, and they're all leading up to this one point. And if I go from the point, you can see that the cars follow it. See, all of the cars here are following it. So yeah, this is perspective in real life. And in this scene, it is 1-point perspective, and the point is in the middle. So I hope you learned something, anything about perspective, and goodbye.